Rated my classes from least to most difficult based off of last semester. Starting with number 1, the most least difficult class was patient care. Personally, I feel like you have to be a real mean person to fail patient care. A lot of what we learned was basic human decency things, like don't make dark jokes when somebody just found out they had cancer. If you are a miserable mean person, patient care might be difficult for you. Number 2, I would say positioning, because like it's what we do on the job. Like that is your job description, to learn how to do all these positions and like the routine exams and all that stuff. So like you learn that in class, and then we have clinical 2 times a week, so that's 3 times of you just having positioning ingrained in your head. And then plus, like, it's our job, you're a little bit more intrigued, and like it's fascinating if you actually like radiology, so you get to see visually what we learned in class. We get to see an actual patient and your radiograph. 3, physics. I actually like physics. I know a lot of people are afraid, and I was too, because I doom scrolled on TikTok before I got into my program, and that was always the class to fear. I actually like it. You learn a lot about the circuit board and what, like, how the tube is made, and how the x-ray beam actually is produced, like how, like from start to finish of you pressing that button. They explain like how it happens, and then I actually found out that 99% of your x-ray beam is heat, and then 1% is the actual radiation. So that was actually pretty cool. Bio, number 4. I don't know what it is. Like, we are talking about cells and stuff like that, but I just don't know why, like, it doesn't come easy to me compared to the rest. Like, it's just, I don't know what it is. Number 5, rad exposure. I actually really like that class. However, it is difficult for me compared to the rest, because like the verbiage gets tricky. Like, for example, if you increase beam restriction, that means you would think increase big. Increasing beam restriction is literally, if you just sit down and like think, increasing restriction, you're increasing the restriction. But automatically when you hear increase, you're thinking big. So like sometimes you have to really stop and think and read the question properly before you answer. So like that is like probably the main reason why I'm putting rad exposure 5, because there's like something's less dense, something's more bright, but that means the same thing. Like, huh? I take my time. I definitely reread my questions twice when I take any type of test or quiz with rad exposure.